30 Coins is a brand new Spanish HBO original series. And now this is airing here. And it's only like a couple episodes in, few episodes in. But over, in Europe, this is playing. This has already been aired. All of it ended on Sunday. And I just so happen to have a feed of their channel, so I got to watch this entire thing. I've been watching it over the last, I don't know, 2 weeks. I would watch an episode here, episode there, when I was connected to Wi-Fi and was able to watch it. And it just dropped its last episode a couple days ago, and I was very excited to check it out because I just loved the beginning of this show and was like, God, give me more, give me more. Now, as far as what the show is about, essentially, it is about evil people trying to collect the 30 coins that Judas was given for betraying Christ. And these objects of power, once all put together, and basically make the infinity gauntlet of evil. So I just thought this show, I really enjoyed the fuck out of this. This is definitely horror, 100% across the board. Some good amount of action, drama, some romance, stuff like that. But there's a lot of horror. So this is absolutely a horror series, and I had a great time with this. We have the Father Vergara, who plays our priest. The soldier against evil, if you will. And this, I'll put this guy pound for pound with any priest I've ever seen trying to take on evil entities, evil spirits, demons, whatever. In any of those films I've ever watched, like if I was to put like Father Karras or Father whoever the fuck from any film that I've ever watched, and then I'd put this dude in the other corner of the ring and they were to go in there and just like fucking box it out, or just a street fight, whatever, I put my money on Vergara. Dude, this guy, he's like shaved head, big thick beard, his arms are like fucking ripped. This dude is ready to brawl. He's just gonna beat the shit out of demons. He's like takes the cross and he's like, what's this pussy shit? And he just fucking like injects steroids and just starts beating the fuck out of Okay, that's not actually what happens, but it seems like it's what should happen. And there's actually instances where that kind of does in a way. But anyway, now this also stars Leto from Sense8. If you've ever watched Sense8 on Netflix, which I'm a big fan of, he plays a character named Paco in this, who is the mayor of the town, which a lot of this stuff is going down in. And he's a married man, but his heart lies elsewhere, and it lies with the unbelievably fucking amazingly gorgeous Ilana, who is just, oh my god, there's some babes in this show. I can't not talk about that because that's kind of one of my gimmicks of this channel. It's not a gimmick. It's not a gimmick. It's just who I am. It's just who I am. I love women. And I can always point out when I think a woman is beautiful. And this Elena chick is just fucking insanely gorgeous. And we get to see her naked, so you guys should be excited about that. But yeah, there's a few babes in this show. The cafe girl named Isabel, who's like gothy. Yeah, I like that. I like that style for sure. I think she's pretty adorable. There's a detective or agent or whatever. She's cute. She's got like a little pixie cut, whatever. But fuck, man, this Elena girl is just hands down one of the most beautiful girls I've seen in a long time. So. Whew. And I really like her character as well. She's a veterinarian. This show starts out with like a cow giving birth to a human child, and then that human child morphs into some fucking H.P. Lovecraft, In the Mouth of Madness, John Carpenter's Thing, fucking creature crawling around the ceilings, walls, ton of different tentacles and all sorts of shit. It is wild. There are a bunch of crazy ass monsters in this show. There's some good gore, there's some good kills, there's some great character development, there's a love triangle, there's all sorts of greatness in here. There's like scenes where dudes are going into places and they're just getting shot up, but they can't be stopped because of the power of the coins. Dude, this show is just so fucking fun. Now, as far as like the ending goes, I did find it a tad lackluster at the very end. Oh, thank you for letting me know. But, you know, I was satisfied because I think that I would expect, I hope, that there will be a second season. It definitely leaves it to where there could be, for sure. I mean, absolutely. And I really do hope that we get it. So, with it being kind of anticlimactic, like, I was like, really? That's it? That's, like, what happened with this? That's okay. That's okay as long as season 2 comes along and, you know, amps it up and whatever. And oh man, I really hope that there's a 30 coin season 2 because we need it. The theme song for this is really intense, and the opening credits, man, it's like Jesus getting betrayed by Judas, and he's like being, you know, hung up on the cross, very Passion of the Christ. They're whipping his ass, they're hanging him up, Judas is getting taken, hung. It's really, really graphic and you know, I'm sure pretty sensitive, insensitive maybe, or some to religious people, I would assume. Like, if they were watching this, they'd be like, fuck, you know. But yeah, the theme music is definitely played a lot in the show. Like, they reuse it and recycle it a lot, but it's intense, so I don't mind it, and it's very, very memorable. Now, Alex de la Iglesias, how the hell do you say this guy's name? He directed every single episode, and he's the dude who brought us Witchin' and Bitchin' and Dance with the Devil and Day of the Beast and Baby's Room, which was on that like six films pack, or is it 6 films? Yeah, 6 films to, not to die for, but something like that. And he did the Oxford Murders, and he did Last Circus. Like, this guy's done a ton of shit, and he did every episode, and the consistency feels like that. Like, it feels like the same guy doing every episode. There's some like fucking big ass Devil May Cry type villain somewhere in this season that's just like monstrous and like the size of a fucking, you know, 10-15 story building. And this gets wild. This gets super wild. There's like an episode where they're dealing with like a mirror. There's an episode where you know, I don't want to give away too much, but I just really wanted to talk about this because I just finished it up, not, you know, a couple hours ago, and I was real high on it. I've been high on it for weeks now, because I started maybe 2 weeks ago, and I've been wanting to talk about it. I've been wanting to talk about this damn show. I really like all these characters. I really like Father Vicara. I really like Paco. I really like Elena. I really like all these characters. I think they're great. They're super well fleshed out. Elena deals with a lot of drama in this, man. She's kind of juggling men right and left, and I feel super bad for this chick. She is like really, really trying here to try to do the right thing, and she just keeps getting fucking like she keeps just kind of getting hit from the side with all this extra shit. It's like, whoa, what's going on with this? Like, in her life, this sucks for her for sure. But yeah, I mean, I don't know when you guys are going to be able to watch the whole thing. I would assume in probably like 4 or 5 weeks, but this is great, and definitely worth checking out when it comes out. So get to it ASAP. Super fun horror show that's going to be completely overlooked for sure, as expected. These kinds of shows typically are. Not a lot of people watch enough horror TV, and that's a shame. But anyways, if you do, let me know. Adios.